Yeah, I think I used it as a thumbnail. I gotta find it. Yeah, she had braids. She had braids then. Yep. Yep, she had braids. Yo, one thing I'm gonna say to get on camera, Brazilians do not quit their jobs here, yo. They get a job, they keeping that. Yeah, she's taking us right here. This is the place. I remember her before. You remember me. You'll remember. She don't remember. She'll remember. She was in one of my videos. She don't remember. Okay.
Seja bem-vindo.
We'll go outside. Yes.
Sim, sim.
See. Yeah, it's nice, man. And that's the other island right there, boom.
I'll talk to PhillyDom here in a couple days. We'll do a full interview. I'll tell y'all how I left the United States, got my money up, and got my freedom.
So expat and passport, bro, what's the difference?
So expat and passport, bro, so that's a great question. Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked the question.
Master Wayne.
So here's the thing, guys. An expat is a person who's left the United States for an indeterminate amount of time. Okay, so they're not being nomadic or anything like that. They're usually going to have bills in their name, and wherever they're living at, they're going to be living a regular life in another country, in another city, okay? That is what I did. I came to Salvador. I never visited. I only lived in Salvador. So I am not a passport bro.
Guys, you just heard it from Steven himself. You know, there's two different levels to this. You can be a passport bro, or you can be an expat. The difference is, when you go, you can go for an indeterminate amount of time. That's it. Let's go.
What's up, guys? We're hanging out with Master Wayne. Today we downtown Salvador Bahia, and I know you guys want to learn a little bit about Master Wayne, so we're gonna talk about him today. We're gonna ask him if he's a passport bro. We're gonna ask him what's the best thing about traveling, what's the worst thing about traveling, and most important, what does he do for a living with a name called Master Wayne?
All right, I'm gonna break it all down. So Master Wayne, real name is Wayne McShay. I've been a passport bro since 2015. I also been involved in the Amazon business for 10 years. And so I got my start with drop shipping. I saved up some money. I purchased a course for $3,000 that taught me how to do private labeling. And then I woke up about 90 days later. I had my first product being shipped into Amazon. A simple pair of nail clippers that I named the Smiley Face Nail Clippers. And 90 days later, I was making about $634 a day. And then I just started to build upon that. I got my passport. I went to Medellin, Colombia for 3 months. And while I was there, I met another brother from Arizona. His name was Luke Jordan. And Luke just had all these questions for me. He was like, yo, what you do and how you do it. And he ended up asking me, okay, if you got your own products that you sell on Amazon, can you sell anything else? And at the time, I had no idea. So when I came back home to the ATL, I had to go back into the lab and figure all those things out. And so, long story short, I realized that you can sell basically anything on Amazon. So they got two categories. You got gated and ungated.
Okay.
If it's gated, you're not allowed to sell it. If it's ungated, you can sell it. So I had to figure all that out. And basically what I did was I started selling products. So I went into the grocery store one day and I saw some peanut butter, and I took out my phone and I scanned that peanut butter. It was $2.86 and it was Peter Pan. And on Amazon, I could see that I could resell it for almost $14.99. And so they had like 50 on the shelf. I took all 50, threw it in my cart, brought it home, boxed it up, printed out the shipping labels, put it on the boxes, took it to UPS the next day, and it was shipped into Amazon. And then I went back to Medellin, Colombia for 2 weeks. And when I got back, all those jars of peanut butter had sold. So I was like, man, okay, so this actually does work. And this business model is called Amazon arbitrage. So, you know, you've probably seen, you know, TikTok videos and Instagram videos of people actually going into retail stores, Walmart, Target, Lowe's, Best Buy, Bed Bath Beyond, you name it, you can go in there and you can scan all of these products. Okay. And then the Amazon app will also show you what's selling on Amazon. And so it'll tell you how much your expenses would be, how much your profit would be. So if you buy it, all you gotta do is ship it in. You can also see the rate at which that product is sell.
Okay.
So long story short, you know, I was like, man, okay, I got a little system down now, but I don't want to go in the stores every day because I want to travel the world like I'm doing now. So I spent the next 3.5 years putting together a formula and a system that could be duplicated by others, that could be automated, and that would allow me to be hands-off and travel the world. And so that's what I ended up doing.
Let's start walking around.
Yeah.
That was a good introduction, my brother. Letting them know what you're all about. And he's been on my channel a ton of times, giving you guys information and setting you guys up. But you know, I let him talk about it. We're gonna walk around a little bit. Damn, it's the same girls from the last time. These people don't quit their job here in Brazil, yo. Yo, they keep the same job. Let's go over there, give little tours. Let's talk to them real quick. Get the heck out of here. She's selling water. It's quick, okay? I can put it? Obrigado. Obrigado. So he gonna talk
up with our Portuguese while we're here too.
Yeah.
I speak a little Spanish, but Portuguese is a little different. Some of the words are similar, so I just gotta assimilate those words and combine them.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm going ahead with a little light at you.
One of the questions that I get asked most frequently
what do they ask you?
Is this a scam? And believe Amazon
talk over there. Do it right there.
Not a scam.
You hear that? He said Amazon is not a scam.
It's the largest retailer on the planet. And when you start selling on Amazon, you got to go through an application process.
Okay.
And you know, they're going to verify your bank account, your passport or your driver's license. You're going to need a bank statement. They're going to verify your address.
Okay.
They're going to take you through all these checkpoints. Because Amazon is a trusted marketplace, and they do this to make sure they avoid scammers on their site, so people won't be on the website selling counterfeit merchandise.
Okay.
So
let's probably go back there a little bit because of the noise. A little bit because of the noise. Okay, we get the backdrop right over here.
All right, so
it's a little dark there because of the light, so we're gonna have to. You have to go over. That's it. We trying to get the lighting right.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Yeah. All right, so when I train clients, the first thing I do is format your Amazon account. I'll walk you through the Amazon seller application process so you don't make any mistakes, because if you mess that part up, then you won't be able to sell on Amazon at all to begin with. And then next, I'll show you what 5 softwares that I use to automate my entire Amazon business.
One of my videos before. You was in one of my videos. I don't know if you remember me.
Outra vez.
Yeah. You remember?
Sim.
Oh, she do remember. She remember, yeah.
Da outra vez que você veio aqui.
Yeah, this is my second. She said I'm here again, yeah. She remember, yeah, she remember. She was in my video. She walked around with me. Yeah, I use her. I think I used her as a thumbnail. I gotta find it. Yeah, she had braids. She had braids then. Yep, she had braids. Yo, one thing I'm gonna say to get on camera, Brazilians do not quit their jobs here, yo. They get a job, they keeping that. Yeah, she's taking us right here. This is the place. I remember her before. You remember me. You'll remember. She don't remember. She'll remember. She was in one of my videos. She don't remember.
Bem,
Okay.
seja bem-vindo.
We'll go outside. Yes.
Sim, sim.
See. Yeah, it's nice, man. And that's the other island right there. Boom.
Ah, ok.
You want to sit right here or right here's fine? All right. Let me let them see the little view real quick. Hold on, let's see the view real quick. Let you guys see the view real quick. We're gonna talk with Master Wayne in a minute, a little bit more. Here's the restaurant we at. This is the name of the restaurant. So if you're in Salvador Bahia, you downtown, this is where you want to go. Talk to him, Master Wayne. What else you got to say about Amazon?
Master Wayne. All right, so is Amazon easy? It's not easy. It's big business. It's a global business. So what I've done, I've created 2 courses. One is an arbitrage course, the other is a publishing course. And so PhillyDom and I have been together now for about a good 2 weeks. He met him up in Rio. I spent the last 18 months in the Dominican Republic. And you know, we hooked up in Rio and we've been just traveling around ever since. And so I've walked him through my Amazon publishing course, and he's publishing his own book about how to get a job in the Alaska seafood industry. So he's gonna be ready to publish that this week. So make sure y'all pick that up. And so this is what I do. You know, I design courses and teach people how to get money and start traveling the world. You know, because the 9-to-5 thing is a trap. And one of the pitfalls, probably the most important pitfall that you're gonna get when you start an Amazon business are people who are the naysayers. So it could be your friends, it could be your family members, it could be a spouse, and they're basically gonna say, nah, that's not gonna work, or you can't do it. So I want you to just flip your mentality for a second. And when I started on Amazon back in 2013, most people weren't even shopping on Amazon. But now, it'd be hard for you to find someone who doesn't shop on Amazon or who hasn't ordered something from Amazon. Salud.
Salud.
Tudo to people.
She want to know what we want to eat. We're going to check and see what we want to eat real quick.
2 people. Tudo para dois.
Oh, she's saying the portions for 2 people. Okay.
2 people.
Well, let's figure that out real quick.
You get started selling on Amazon, you're gonna have to get past the naysayers first. Because, you know, a lot of people, they're stuck in a simple frame of mind. Because, you know, from birth, we're only taught to, you know, get a good education, go to school, and then get a 9-to-5 and work that until you can't work anymore. But this is not that. So one of the things I want to put emphasis on is you got to be dedicated, because you're building a real business, and Amazon is a global marketplace.
Este, ai. Este,
Okay,
ai.
Este.
Este e este.
Okay, Este. Okay.
Desse e desse.
See.
Uma água e suco.
Yes. Back to Master Wayne.
Yes, sir. All right, so there are 19 Amazon marketplaces. So what ends up happening is you're gonna start selling in the United States. But at the same time, I'm gonna also set your account up where you start selling not only in the United States, but all of North America. So that means Canada, the United States, and Mexico simultaneously. So, you know, when you make a sale, your products will be going to either Canada, Mexico, or just right here in the United States. All right, so Those will be 3 marketplaces that you'll be selling in. The next step is to get you selling globally. So let's say within 6 months' time, you're making $10,000 a month in North America. Now you can start expanding to Italy, France, the UK, Germany, Spain, Denmark, Australia. The list goes on and on. So now you're able to multiply your success a few times over. And so there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do it is to allow Amazon to control your logistics. So that means, you know, you'll get with their program and Amazon will ship your products into those marketplaces. That's not what you want to do. You want to set yourself up in that marketplace, in that country. So let's use Australia for example. You'll set yourself up with an Australia account, or you'll connect that globally, and then you'll get a prep and ship center in Australia, and then you'll have a virtual assistant who will purchase your products from either Australian retailers or Australian wholesalers and manufacturers. And then those products will be shipped directly into that marketplace for you. That's the right way to go about expanding globally. So right now, I sell in 9 different Amazon marketplaces around the world. So it's pretty much how I'm going to set you up and train you. But you know, we're going to hit the ground at the most basic level, and we're going to make it easy for you to digest the information and learn the ropes. So just think, you know, a lot of us grew up playing basketball in the United States. Some of us were good enough to take that to high school. Some of us were good enough to take that to college and maybe even the NBA. All right? So same thing with Amazon. You know, when you start off, you got to learn the fundamentals first. So you just can't go out there and think you're going to the NBA. You got to learn all the fundamentals. Now, Amazon has a free university. Let me emphasize that. A free university.
Okay.
It's called Amazon Seller University. And it's pretty much a 4-year, 5-year education into Amazon. All in video format, and all you have to do is go in there every single day and start watching the lessons, and you're gonna learn everything you need to know about the Amazon marketplace. They also have a forum. The forum is where sellers go to ask questions, and then other Amazon sellers provide the answers. So of course, this is great information, and then the best answer gets voted up. And so that's how you'll know that you're getting quality information. Now, when I mentor you, you probably never even have to utilize that, because I pretty much know all the answers already, because when you've been doing this for 10 years, you know, you learn through osmosis and just repetition. So, you know, I've seen clients go through every facet of the business, so I can pretty much answer all your questions, and that's what a mentorship is all about. You know, I don't have a website where you can go, sign up, give me your money, and then watch 400 videos and hope that you learn everything. And then if you need a question answered or you need customer support, you don't have to go and you know, hit up customer support and wait for an answer. No, all you gotta do is hit me up on WhatsApp in real time, and I'm gonna provide you with an answer. So I try to make it easy on you guys. But stay tuned for part 2. Me and PhillyDom about to eat down by the waterfront. This is Richardo Modelo, and PhillyDom was telling me that up top is where the slaves used to be auctioned off. So
We're gonna go up there too as well.
yeah, if you there's a movie out with I think it's Viola Davis.
Okay.
And it's called The Woman King, and it's based in Africa, where you know the Frenchmen were coming in, and they were still buying slaves, and you know they had an auction block, you know, where they put the slaves up on there, and they would come, they would bid. So we're gonna go take a look at that. And over across the water right there is the island. It's like a whole separate little community over there. So, you know, one day, I don't know if we're gonna do it today, but we're gonna jump on a boat, we're gonna go over there, and we're gonna just have a good time. But for now, we're about to eat, and we'll check back in a second.
Picante.
Okay, thank you. This is the food right here, guys. This is what we're about to chow into. Got the rice right here. The chicken right here. They said it was baked chicken. I don't know. It looked a little
Milanese.
different than baked chicken, but they said it was baked. And that's it. And I like Mayonnaise. Okay. And this is the gear. I like their gear, what they wear. They got the little Afro traditional gear they wearing. And we about to chow, me and Mr. Wayne about to chow in. Master Wayne. Oh, we going to the upper city. Up there. And then Master Wayne will continue. We trying to walk off the food that he ate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Had some good chicken.
Yeah.
Some mixed juice. And now we're going to this upper level up
Yeah.
here.
Palorino.
They used to walk the slaves up here and auction them off.
Yep.
So we're going to get a first-hand look at this history.
And we got our other boys here. Right there in front of us is walking ahead. I'll talk to them in 2 seconds. Then he gonna tell you a little bit more about Amazon.
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
É promoção, 3 águas é 5, aceita o pizza. Água de 2, 3 é 5. Aceita o Pix, é R$2 a água, 3 é 5.
I got a 20 on me. You got a small bill, get a small bill. Hold up. It's gonna be a small bill or something.
No, he got it.
He got it. Oh, he gonna take all of it. He gonna get it. So my boy Steve, wanna tell him anything, man?
What up, man? Wait till you see what we got going on there.
Yeah.
We just sit south right now. I'll show y'all some shit in a little bit.
Yeah.
Do it para 5. Água 2.
All right, on our way to Palorino. Palorino, right? That's how you say it? Palorino. Palorino. I think one word up and down straight. Oh, wow.
Palorino,
This is
man.
the first, man.
You did good, man.
Yeah. All right, all right. It's the other boy right here. What's back home for you? What's back home?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, boy, I like that one.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yo, that's a good one, yo. That's a good one. This is, he said, ain't nothing back home for him.
Good answer.
That's an excellent answer. Oh, man.
It's a mass exodus from the United States. So
Yeah.
you gotta escape while you can.
Yeah. There we go.
Check this view out, man.
That was fast. Boom. Let y'all see what's going on. Look at this, man.
Yeah, look how good the boats look compared to how they look in Mercado.
Yeah, look. Nice little vibes here. But yeah. Oh, we gotta go this. Oh, he gonna take a picture. Get a picture, Master Wayne.
Check the view out over there, bro.
Over there's a good view. Let's check it out. You guys, all everything, man. Let you see the view of the city, how everything go down. All right, let's check out the town then. We're gonna go check out the town. All right, here we go. Palorino, Palorino. Okay.
No money.
No, okay. No, we okay. We okay.
No.
He said Bayano.
Kobe Bryant.
He called you Kobe Bryant because of this.
No. Now you
Yeah, it ain't nothing free. It ain't nothing free. They don't buy it. They gonna call the cops right there. It's gonna be a problem. Like, oh, they just took one from us. Yeah, ain't nothing for free. Yeah. He record me, I record you.
First time getting got on this food. I never.
Oh man. There we go. Oh man. We'll find a nice little spot for you to talk a little bit more about the Amazon. Let them know.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Y'all see what's going on. Check out the scenery. Huh? No, we ain't been here. We'll get a drink or something here. We ain't been here yet.
Nah, we're gonna come back here.
Okay. What is like a famous bar or something? What is it?
Yeah, bro. It's famous for us.
Okay.
But this ain't no go get a drink spot. You gotta get drunk here.
He said they're gonna get a drink spot. He's gonna get drunk here. He said we're gonna get drunk
Spot
here.
back there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Everything is old. Got that old lady with that big gun. I know.
So word of advice.
Yeah. They gonna
Word of
comment.
advice. Unless you want to pay these ladies in these white outfits and stuff,
Yeah.
do not record them, bro.
Okay. Got you.
Take pictures. Don't even
Go put the camera in that direction.
play because they're gonna be like, because
Yeah.
they dress up like that.
Because they
so
want
you
money.
get
Yeah,
paid,
because,
bro.
okay. So they expect people to, okay.
Yeah, that's what they here.
That's
for.
their hustle.
They might teach a little bit of history, whatever. But like,
They gonna want money.
out of respect for them, out of
Yeah.
respect for them, bro.
Don't put the camera in that way.
All right, ladies and gents, let's talk about the pros and cons of having an online business with Amazon. So one, Amazon is the largest retailer on the planet. And I can't emphasize enough how much they're taking over. So just to give you some insight, you know, they have their own chain of grocery stores and they're also developing their own chain of department stores. And they have the technology when you walk in, you register your card and you scan the palm of your hand. And so when you go to purchase something, you don't even have to pull out your payment information. You just scan the palm of your hand and it'll pay for your merchandise. They also have another technology where you just walk into the store, pick up what you want, put it in a cart, and walk out. And another benefit is Amazon is in 19 marketplaces all around the world. So like Brazil, Dominican Republic, Australia, France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Denmark. These are all developing countries. So the United States is the most competitive marketplace. So when you get started selling in the United States, then you're facing the majority of those 2.5 Amazon sellers. Like when you go over to the next marketplace, which is Canada, then that competition is reduced by 62%. And so the majority of Amazon sellers are actually male. I didn't know that until I actually got a full spreadsheet of the Amazon breakdown. And then 20%, about 24% are female, and then 2% don't disclose their gender. So, and most males who sell on Amazon also have at least a bachelor's in education, but you don't need that. So again, I'm not sending you to a website to watch videos to try and learn this. I'm mentoring you and walking you through it step by step. Now let's talk about some of the cons. The con is, this is a difficult business. So you can't go to YouTube and watch some videos, or you can't purchase a course that costs $120. You need somebody on the ground showing you step by step. So the correlation I would make is that, let's say you want to learn how to play basketball. Of course, you can go watch a couple of YouTube videos and learn the basics and learn how to play. Or would you rather have Michael Jordan give you a master class on how to play? Because he's going to teach you things that probably some of the top coaches in the world couldn't even teach you. And so I'm not saying that I'm Michael Jordan, but after 10 years in the business, you know, I do have a good base of knowledge. And again, I'm gonna walk you through everything from the setup to the formatting of your Amazon account and how to avoid all the pitfalls. I'm gonna show you how to navigate your Seller Central back office and how to keep your account with a 5-star rating and how to get a massive amount of reviews and also how to win the buy box. So let's say there are 24 sellers on an Amazon listing. All 24 sellers are selling the same exact product, and what Amazon is going to do is they're going to rotate you in and out of the buy box. So when you go to an Amazon page to purchase a product, when you press add to cart or buy now, whomever is in the buy box wins that sale out of those 24 sellers. So what Amazon will do is they'll rotate you in and out of the buy box, so all 24 sellers would get 1 hour in the buy box. So how many sales you make of your inventory is going to be dependent on what time of day you win the buy box. If you win the buy box between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., that's when most sales are made. That's peak hours for e-commerce. But if you're in the buy box from, let's say, 2 to 6 a.m., then you're gonna make a lower portion of the sales. But I'm gonna teach you how to analyze these products so you'll see how many times per month they're selling. I'm also gonna teach you how to see how much inventory your competition has. Then I'm gonna show you how to see your return on investment and your profit after all your expenses. So I'm just gonna be walking you through all these steps, and your business will be automated. You'll be able to cut the cord, get your passport if you don't already have it, and travel to wherever you want to in the world and live however you want to live. You know, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna give you the same blueprint that I've shown all my clients. So right now, I average between $30,000 to $35,000 a month, so I can pretty much just live anywhere in the world. I've been to 15 countries, been on 3 continents, and I've been to 41 of the 50 United States. So it's pretty much how you want to live your life. You want to be able to just get up and go. And you know, there's a whole movement now of passport bros. And you know, there's a lot of people angry at you know, men getting their passports and traveling, and they're saying we're predatory and we're preying on women. But that's the wrong way to look at it. So in the United States, African Americans make up 12-13% of the population. There's 350 million people in the United States. So if we break that down percentage-wise, let's say 10% of 350 million is 35 million. Let's slice that in half again to about 17, 18 million, and let's slice that in half again just for statistical purposes. So now we're down to about 7-8 million. Now, I don't know how many women are dating age or what age range you're in, but let's say you have access to maybe 4 million women in the United States that you can date who are African American. But once you get your passport and you travel abroad, that number increases from about 4 million to at least 1.5 billion. So it's just a numbers game. So, you know, I know we're getting a bad rap right now, but it all comes down to numbers. You know, you want to give yourself the best chance to be happy and successful as humanly possible. And it's all in the numbers. So that's the pros and cons. That's a little breakdown. And yeah, man, get out there, travel the world, live your best life. Because before you know it, this is going to be over. We only live a blink of an eye of an existence on this earth. The planet is 4.5 billion years old, and at best we might live 100 years. So that's just a fraction. You know, if you break that down by a whole year, let's say for a whole entire year, the amount of time we spend on this earth alive is about 12 seconds into the new year, and then you got the whole year left. And so that puts it in perspective. So get out there and live your best life. Master Wayne.
Churches out here. There's one church right here, another one right over there.
You said a million churches out here.
3 like right here.
Yeah. What's that one?
I don't know the names of any of these places.
Okay.
I'm not a tourist.
Okay, he said I'm not a tourist. He said I'm a
I
local.
don't ask people for, I don't ask anything.
Let them know. You say you ain't a passport bro, you an expat. Let them know.
I came to Salvador. I lived in Salvador from the very beginning. I never was like, I came here and I stayed here for 8 months.
Yeah.
First time. You know, that's how I learned Portuguese. That's how I know all these people and all that stuff. So like, I didn't do the nomad thing.
Yeah.
I got a car here, I got a home here, I got friends and
He said this is where I'm from.
all that. You
This is
know
where
what
I'm from.
So one of the cool things about PhillyDom is there's a lot of shows here. It's a ton of shows. So like, sometimes, a lot of times the shows are free, but this is a bar, Negro's bar. I like a whole lot.
Wow.
You'll see a lot of different restaurants here, a lot of like little tourist things like this right here. You see this all over.
Okay.
The neighborhood. There are 2 places for shows on this street right here. One to the left and one to the right.
Okay.
You'll see some really big, famous artists for free. Famous Brazilian artists. I'll show you Gigamundo. This is
Gigamundo. It sounds
Gigamundo
cool.
is our capoeira group. And they got some other capoeira groups here as well.
Okay.
And they also have like, there's a lot of hostels here. Who's obviously which is basically hostel. Obrigado.
Do you know what Tony Jai is?
I don't. Who is that?
He's a Malaysian martial arts specialist, and he had a movie called Bak, in which he was going up against a dude from Brazil who's like an expert in capoeira. I don't know his name, but you would probably know him if I show him. He got his head locked up, Dude is nice, man.
Yeah, I like wood. So look, so this is the digital center for Alldaybiz. Percussion-based band.
Okay.
They're huge in carnival season. And they perform out of Jackson. They perform like in 30-something countries all around the world. There's a little club at the gym down there.
Okay.
Back here is another big area for shows. This is Oregon School too. So they have kids here coming and they learning percussion.
Okay.
They're learning percussion like this. All types of drums, percussion. They perform here during carnival.
Okay.
They do like a lot of festivals. You'll see Alldaybiz. This is a huge part of Bahian culture and what makes Salvador is Alldaybiz.
Overdoom. And I heard that name a lot when I was here. Wow.
You see this little peace sign with the peace sign with the colors in it? The yellow, orange, and
yeah.
like red, and green.
Uh-huh. Restaurant down here?
You'll see a lot of gringos this one.
Okay.
Me and Tori, we train down here, so we know everybody.
That's cool.
We here like 3 times a week.
Okay. Oh, this is where you come for your copperware right here. Oh, you in the epicenter. He in the epicenter for copperware.
Comedy and stuff like that, they practice here.
Okay.
This is our school right here.
Okay.
And this is Salvador. I'll give you that overview. Over here, you can see.
Okay, overlooking the city. Pellerino.
So yeah, all PhillyDom, Alldaybiz, Salvador, all this area right here. This is where a lot of our shows are.
Right in there.
They took it down, but in the summertime, it's not summer anymore. It looks like summer, but it's not summer. So they'll do a lot of free shows on Mondays.
Okay.
We used to call it Cortesia Afro.
Okay.
They do free shows or they do like, it's like 15 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours. They have a lot of big acts here too. So it's a big music city.
All right.
So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
What's
'Cause
up,
you just be hanging out and like it'd be a Monday, it'd be packed.
Like,
all you be packed out on Monday.
Yeah.
First crowd.
I've been here when it was packed. I've been here when it was packed.
Crowd,
Yeah.
You know, black, white.
Everybody.
Everybody do it.
Don't crash. Cause they doing it.
Junto.
I was on to. See, that's something different that y'all saying. Hey, like, I'm throwing us off.
We
with
are
that.
together. That's
Oh, we are together.
Estamos juntos.
Estamos juntos.
Estamos.
ESTAMOS.
But we shorten it.
TAMOS.
Estamos juntos.
No, I'm a Jontos. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it don't taste like.
That's the thing that everyone's going to say every day. Estamos juntos.
Tamo
Everyone
Jontos.
says that.
Tamo
Estamos
Jontos. Tamo
juntos.
Jontos.
Everyone says that.
Yeah.
We are together.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all how I left the United States, got my money up, and got my freedom.
And you-
Expat and passport, bro. What's the difference?
So, expat and passport, bro. So that's a great question. Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked the question.
Master Wayne.
So here's the thing, guys. An expat is a person who's left the United States for an indeterminate amount of time. Okay, so they're not being nomadic or anything like that. They're usually going to have bills in their name, and wherever they're living at, they're going to be living a regular life in another country, in another city. Okay, that is what I did. I came to Salvador. I never visited. I only lived in Salvador. So I am not a passport bro. I don't got a shit ton of stamps or anything like that. I only live here. I'm not traveling all around Brazil. I only live in Salvador. So that's another thing. But we'll get into all that during the interview.
Yes, indeed. Peace out. Let me let y'all see the scenery right here.
Guys, you just heard it from Steven himself. You know, there's 2 different levels to this. You can be a passport bro, or you can be an expat. The difference is, when you go, you can go for an indeterminate amount of time. That's it. Let's go.